Alright guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another episode of our Montreal Canadiens Be a GM mode. So, in the last episode we did the draft, we did the free agency, we went ahead and we pulled the trigger on a big first liner, and that was Jordan Eberle, and we picked him up for Lars Eller, a first, a prospect, and I think a second as well. There's a lot of people in the comments trying to explain to me trading this year, and it's pretty much the more that the team wants to give the player away, the easier of a time you will have to trade. Obviously, Edmonton didn't really want to give away Jordan Eberle, so it took me a few tries to get them, and I was getting a little bit frustrated, which was kind of stupid. But regardless, we have Jordan Eberle. He's on the squad. Now, I asked you guys, these are not the lines, by the way. I asked you guys what we're going to do, and I have one comment that I want to go over. It's kind of a big one. I might read all of it. We'll quickly just pull it up now. It is from S. Facetta, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Anyways, he says, Pacioretty, Galchenyuk, Eberle. All right, we got that perfectly done right there. And he says, De La Rose, Plekanec, and Gallagher. Okay, so let's put De La Rose up here. Let's put Gallagher, who is a natural right wing. We'll put him on his right position. And Jacob De La Rose is a left winger, so that kind of works out perfectly. And the fourth line, he says Boma, Hudon, and Smith Pelly. So he wants to move you up there, and then Smith Pelly go down there. And then Bourneval, Desharnais, and Weiss. We'd have to call Bourneval up. And then he kind of explains his lines here. He says, you don't see Semin here? That's because Galchenyuk is going to murder your cap space. So you should dump him for a pick. Not Galchenyuk, he means Alexander Semin. I got a little bit confused there. He isn't a large part of the locker room. He definitely isn't suited for a third line role. Perhaps even packaging him with Desharnais together for a young, inexpensive fourth liner to maybe save some money going forward would help, because David Desharnais isn't overly well suited for a bottom six either. This is a very well constructed comment. Are you like an English major or something? Ideally, Taylor Rose would be on the third line, but he has better upside than Devontae Smith-Pelly, so he should get the nod for the second line. I agree with that. I'm a big fan of playing the young guys. I'm definitely going to give Jacob De La Rose the second line this year. We gotta come up with a nickname for Jacob De La Rose, JDLR. What can we do with that? We're gonna come up with a really cool nickname for Jacob De La Rose. But continuing on with this comment, we also didn't get a chance to look at how your defense right now could be another issue moving forward, depending on the development of certain players. Bottom line, you have to prepare now for the Galchenyuk signings. If you don't, you can get into a situation where you have to trade someone you don't want to keep him, or you are either forced to submit a qualifying offer and open him up to offer sheets. The Eberle acquisition, while a stout one, was for this year, really puts you in a financial bid moving forward. So thank you for that comment. That actually really helps me out. So let's make this guy's line exactly how he wants it. So maybe trading Alexander Semin and David Desharnais right now for maybe like a fourth liner. So we're here now. We're at the start of the year. Our locker room chemistry is actually down. I think it's like a 68%, which isn't that great. 68%, you can look at it there. But let's try to move. So let's try to move David Desharnais and Alexander Semin. We'll package them both. I don't think they have a crazy trade value. Yeah, they're way down here. Like, we're not gonna get a whole lot. Ooh, God, David Desharnais. See, the thing is, he's making a lot of money. So is Alexander Semin, though. The thing is, Alexander Semin had 25 goals. He has the offensive capability. It's just not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out here. He's on 1.5. He's on 3.5. So we're getting rid of like $5 million in cap here, which is really nice. So let's go and look for a good fourth line centerman, like someone who's young. Like this will never be able to go through. Like, well, that can't happen. So we're pretty much gonna have to trade them for someone who doesn't have a whole lot of trade value, but is still like a decent player. Like Ryan Spooner would not go through. He's got too high of trade value. It's almost there though, but I don't want to add a pick because we traded picks. Like, that might go through, but the thing is, I want to get a player who someone wants to give away. So let's see, skaters matching block. Let's see, that would maybe help us out a little bit. We're gonna go with skaters matching block. Hopefully there's like a depth centerman like Legwan. Like, is he really suited for the fourth line? We'll have a look at we'll have a look at everyone, but I guess leg ones are number one choice right now. Gianta, and well, thank you. On a fourth line, centerman. So someone who's good on the draws, good guy to have in the room, someone to really just bring the fourth line together with Bourneval and Weiss. Maybe a guy with a little bit more offensive capability would kind of be nice. I'll go back to Edmonton here, see if there's anyone available. No one at all. Florida, who do they got? Mackenzie. There's really no one around the NHL. Let me have a quick look and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, look at this. I think we have found our player, Dominic Moore. He's 84 overall, the one-time Montreal Canadien. I'm looking at his stats here, and he's actually played a total of 21 games for Montreal, notching 11 points. So it's going to be his second stand with the Montreal Canadiens if we can pull this move off. But how are his faceoffs? He's got good draws. He's 36 years old, so he's definitely a vet. He's got 1 year left on his contract. We're kind of getting rid of two players that we don't really need. So we could definitely maybe add like a low-level prospect here, or maybe a pick. It'll probably have to be like a low-level prospect. We can maybe go after the Scarlet guy. That trade would go through. The Scarlet guy's a little... who is he? I think he's young, right? He's 23. He's a 6th round pick. Maybe we could swing that. Reese Scarlet. He's got the high top 6, 23 years old. Alexander Semin and David Desharnais for Dominic Moore and a prospect. I think I'd have to add like a 4th round pick to make that go through. You know what? Maybe I should try it. Maybe I'll have to add like a 3rd. Oh, I don't really want to add a pick though. But Dominic Moore is perfect. He's got the face-offs. You can put him on the PK. He brings that 4th line together. He would really, really help on the 4th line. I think that's a really, really good move. He's going to have Lance Boma, Houdon, and Smith Pelly. So I think that's a good move. Will that go through? Trade accepted. Wow, okay, they actually took that. Thank you very much, New Jersey. Enjoy Alexander Semin and enjoy David Desharnais. Yeah, the guys aren't going to be too happy that we traded away David Desharnais because he's been here for a really long time. Desharnais has been here for a while, so I understand that people aren't too happy about getting rid of him, but Carey Price was pretty happy, so if we make Price happy, I am a happy guy. So we gotta get rid of Torrey Mitchell here. We gotta swap him. We're actually gonna put Dominic Moore on the 4th line. We're gonna send Torrey Mitchell down, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. I do like Torrey Mitchell. He's gonna be a depth guy that we have to bring up, but we're definitely going to bring up Charles Houdon. He is ready. He is ready to go. There's no reason why he shouldn't play in the NHL this year. He's 82 overall, so we have to bring him up to the NHL. There you go. And then we're going to send down Torrey Mitchell. He will have to be on waivers, I believe. This will, yeah, okay, maybe not. I don't think he has to be on waivers. Yeah, he doesn't have to be on waivers yet because we haven't started the year. Well, Scarlet's going to be on our top 4 for our AHL defense, which is really nice, with Dietz, Barbario, and Lernout. And now we're going to go to the NHL team. So it's going to be Pacioretty, Galchenyuk, Eberle, Gallagher, Plekanec, De La Rose. We're going to send Dominic Moore down there, and then we're going to put Bourneval on the left wing there. Why the hell is Tom Gilbert there? That's not what I want to do at all. Tom Gilbert is obviously going to have to... What happened to our defense? Who's on our D? Tenorti and Petrie. Yeah, we don't only have a place for him now. I totally forgot about him, unfortunately, because Nathan Beaulieu is now an 84 overall, where Tenorti and Petrie. So we got to maybe send him down, put him on waivers, do something along those lines for Tom Gilbert, because that's obviously not going to work out. But let's go ahead and swap him really quickly. Let's go ahead and substitute him for Charles Houdon. Absolutely. Welcome to the show, Charles Houdon. Welcome, buddy. You're going to get your shot at the NHL. Oh, look at our team. I'm loving it. Honestly, I have no complaints about our squad. We're doing everything that we want to do. We have our bona fide first line. We have the young guns playing. We have the grinders. We have the grit. And then we have a gritty and a 4th line that could definitely kill some penalties, and we have a sick team right now. So let's go through all our special teams, all that good stuff. We'll get probably a month of simulation done. We'll kind of figure out what we have to do with Tom Gilbert and all that stuff, but it's going to be that for the power play, I think. Gallagher's probably good on the power play. Charles Houdon's not playing the point. You got to get the hell out of there. We don't want Houdon on the point. We want another defenseman. We probably want Jared Tenorti. Who else is on the point? We have Markov, Subban, Beaulieu. I guess we could put someone else on the point. We could put Jared Tenorti on the point. You know what? I'm gonna go with the safe bet. Let's put Jeff Petrie on the point. point. There you go. You're going to get the point on the power play, and then extras. I'm sorry, I want to go back here and I want to go to penalty kill, which is going to be a big thing this year. More Lance Boma. I think it looks fine. Lance Boma, I don't really want you taking the draws, Boma. I'm going to probably put Hudon there, and then Boma on the wing. So let me go ahead and do that. We'll put Hudon on the penalty kill. We'll put Plekanec on the penalty kill, and then on the right wing, we'll go ahead and put Lance Boma as opposed to Deois, Lance Boma, there you go. So that all looks good to me. Galchenyuk, Eberle, 4-on-4. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Goaltenders, we got Price and Tokarski, obviously scratched. We have Tom Gilbert. We got to figure out what to do with Tom Gilbert. Maybe I'll just go, he's good to have for depth, but we don't really need him that much. So let me just try to slang him for like a 5th round pick, because honestly, our defense is at the point now where we don't really need him at all. So we're just doing some minor tweaks here. Now we have 4.6 million, so we actually alleviated quite a bit of cap, which was nice in the Alexander Semin trade. That was a good trade. I'm happy with that. We kind of just cut ties with them because that was a lot of cap they were eating up, and I am definitely okay with just getting rid of some cap space. Who can take on? We'll send you to Vancouver. They want you. You're in the green. Let's send you just for a pick. Give me a 4th round pick, and I will be a happy guy, Vancouver. Let's go. Send me a 4th, maybe a 3rd, a 2017 3rd. No, that wouldn't work. I have too many skaters in the organization. Why does that happen? Gotta find someone who has like 48. We can go 49. We can send you here. Give me a pick. Give me a 3rd for Tom Gilbert. Will that go through? Nope, they'll have more skaters. Never mind. All right, this will go through. Give me a 4th and Derek McKenzie. He's got 1 year left, 1.3. He's just gonna play not even in the minors anyways. This is the only way I'm gonna make this trade go through. A 4th for Tom Gilbert, pretty much. Will that go through? There you go. Get out of here, Tom Gilbert. Thank you for all you've done. Dominic Moore didn't really like that, but our locker room chemistry is now at 80, so I am happy with that. Now let's finally get a month of simulation done. Our offense is down to an 89, but that's not the end of the world. We got amazing defense and unreal goaltending, so let's go ahead and do the 5-player meetings, and then we will hop into the first month. We're not going to go crazy, but I know that took a while. We're finally here. I just want to get that stuff done. So before we hold a team meeting, let's go ahead and talk to everyone. So Carey Price, yeah, that's great. Seems like the management's really on ball of late. That's awesome. I think we have a good crew and they know what we're doing. There you go. Had no effect. I'm not happy that you traded David Desharnais. Yeah, buddy, I know. Things happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that affected you that way. Had no effect. I'm not happy you traded David Desharnais. Yeah, he was a popular guy. That's fine. We're better off in the long run. Have trust in us. Thomas Plekanec had a negative effect. Come on. Derek McKenzie, I don't really care. You're not even going to play at all. So you're 35 years old, had a positive effect. Great. You won't regret trading for me. I will prove you made the right call. Perfect. Welcome aboard. I think that trade that will leave both teams happy. There you go. Come on, Dominic Moore. Why are you so upset? There you go. Had a positive effect. Even though you're still not very happy, we're going to hold a team meeting here. If I see you dogging it out there, I'm not going to do that. This is 1 of 82. It's focused on our game. The results will come. Usually the second option gives you more morale gained than more morale lost, which is kind of strange. But there you go. We are ready to start the year. Our captains are all ready to go. Honestly, I wish I could make Price the captains. I totally would. But that's how it's looking. There you go. These are not necessarily the lines, so that's why it's looking all weird. But there it is, and we are ready to hop into the first month. I know it took like 15 or 20 minutes to get here, but we're here. We're ready to go. Let's simulate the first game against the New York Islanders. John Tavares is in town. The Montreal Canadiens in real life are starting 7-0. Let's see if we can start that. Let's go. Come on, guys. First period, 2-0. Oh no. Oh no, we're down 2-0 already. Period number 2, 2-1. Jacob De La Rose, the young kid. There you go. Third period, we actually lose 3-0. Nick Leddy gets the empty net goal, and we drop the game. We drop game 1 at home. All right, that's totally fine. That's fine. We got off to a slow start after trading a few players. You know, Eberle really needs a couple of games here, and this is going to be a big test, a big rivalry. Tampa Bay kicked us out of the playoffs last year, got a stacked team. First period, 0-0. Period number 2, 2-0, Johnson and Hedman, and they stomp all over us, 4-1. Jesus, all right, not a very good start, guys. 0-2. Let's try to not go 0-7. I'll pretty much be happy if you don't. Just get a couple wins here, guys. Come on. Let's go up against the Detroit Red Wings, 4-2. There you go. 5-2. Boom. Win-win. Up against Dallas, we lose 6-4, unfortunately. Our AHL team is off to a hot start, 3-0-1. Up against the Calgary Flames, the Stanley Cup champion Calgary Flames, we win 1 and we lose 1 against the Flames. A 3-4 start. Got our last game against Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins here. Let's see if we can finish this month with a 500 record, and we do. We finished the record. We finished the month 4-1. Then we get one more month done. We're only 20 minutes in. Let's get the first 2 months done. Let's just, maybe if we start struggling, I'll stop halfway through the month. But we seem to be finding our skates here. We seem to be finding our way to go. So. We got PK Subban. He says, when you're as good as me, recent performances like that are just the norm. Yep, you're the shit, PK. You are the shit. You've been underperforming lately? No, man. It's okay. You're just a rookie. Don't even worry about it. Everyone goes through rocky patches. You'll turn the corner soon. That had no effect on him. Maybe I need to change up my my strategies for talking to my players here, because it doesn't really seem to work. Von Smith-Pelly seems to be unhappy. 4-2 win there. There you go. Scout assignment. Attaboy Price. I have all the faith in Carey Price like you would not believe. We'll go defenseman for let's go defenseman for 1 month in the WHL. We got the big Vancouver Canucks up next. We get to play them twice in the next week, and we win 3-1. And look at the St. John Ice Caps, 9-1. Oh my goodness, 10-1. They are just killing the game right now. And we're 8-5. We're doing good. We're on a 4-game win streak up against the San Jose Sharks. We're playing good. We're not going to do any player morale quite yet. We'll do that at the end of the video. Boom, another victory. Our AHL team is still just on top of the world. 10-1-2. There you go. We got another victory. 10-5. We seem to be just coming alive right now. I guess we earned some sort of a trophy on my PlayStation. That's kind of cool. We lose 2-0. Our AHL team is 12-1-2. Can you believe that? Holy crap. All right, so we are definitely finding our skates here. We're getting the bounces. We're winning some hockey games. Shootout loss there against the Columbus Blue Jackets, but this is going to be the ultimate test. Let's go. Come on, Tampa Bay. We're at home. We got to take these guys. First period, 0-0. Okay, period number 2, 2-0. Patrick Reddy gets both goals. Third period, Boma gets the 3-0 goal, and Carey freaking Price stands on his head, and he made 23 saves for a huge victory up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. That is massive. That is definitely going to be a morale booster for sure. That makes me happy. Look at the Ice Caps, 14-2-2. Holy crap. They are on fire right now. We win 3-0 against Jersey. And how are we doing against Florida? 11-11-1. Did we win? We lost 3-0, unfortunately. But November was a much better month than October, which is nice. We kind of found our skates. We got the wind under us, and we're ready to go. We kind of found ourselves there. Whoa, why is our goaltending an 85? What is going on there? Whoa, Price, are you unhappy? Are you not happy, Price? What is going on? Why are you an 80? I don't have injuries on, so it shouldn't be anything to do with injuries, but 83, 96, I don't, why is that the case? Maybe Dakarski's getting the start? I don't know, maybe that's why it's an 85. I guess it's for, like, the next day it shows you what your overalls are. Okay, that's weird. We got Jordan Eberle, who's now a presence in the locker room, which is nice. He's been underperforming lately. His best locker room chemistry is Taylor Hall, so you don't even play with us. That's weird. I've been underperforming lately. All right, I know you have it in you to stay focused. You will be fine. Had a negative effect. Come on. Extra minutes. Jacob De La Rose is now an 84, so he is stoked. He's playing great. It looks like he had a positive effect there. Like, why is Price down? Because you're not playing? You just lost 3-0. You know what? I'm not gonna look too much into it, but I think we're like 11-6 and we're 13-7-2 after 2 months. That's not too bad. Let's check out the stats and then we will call this one an episode. So how are we doing for stat wise? PK Subban leading the way, 19 points in his first 21 games, +8. That's excellent. Exact same thing with Max Pacioretty. He's doing fantastic. Volcanic's doing great. Galchenyuk's doing awesome, 90 overall. Where's Eberle at? Ooh, look at Jacob De La Rose, 15 points. Eberle's only got, what's going on, Eberle? What's going on? You miss Edmonton a little bit? Maybe he'll start to pick it up. I'm not going to look too much into it. I'm not too worried about it. Eberle is a world-class player. He's going to bounce back. But Jacob De La Rose, 15 points in 22 games. Look at the young kid just doing work. There you go. And here's a look at everyone else. Dale Weiss, McKenzie. Why is McKenzie playing? Whoa. Charles Houdon, Nathan Beaulieu. Why is McKenzie playing? I'll have to look at why McKenzie's on the team. Instead of McKenzie, it should have been Michael Bourneval. But I guess since we traded for McKenzie, it just straight up put him in the lineup. That might have to change. Let's look at our goaltending situation here. Price is 13-5, where Tokarski is 0-2. So hopefully Tokarski can get a win for next time. But I don't know why McKenzie started. I clearly had it to where Bourneval was in there, but somehow McKenzie slotted in the lineup, and I'm not too sure I'm okay with that. So we're going to go ahead and put Bourneval there like I initially anticipated. Sorry about that, Bourneval. I didn't know you weren't getting the playing time. 80 overall. There you go. Give the young kids a shot. That's what we're all about here in Montreal. We'll quickly check out the entire NHL throughout the first 2 months, throughout the first 23 games, see who's leading in points. I'm going to say Jamie Benn, maybe. Jamie Benn's probably at the top. Oh, Tyler Seguin, his line mate. He's number 3, 28 points, 21 goals in 24 games. Jesus. Tyler Seguin is the real deal. Look at all 3 of these players. Oh my God, what a line. Holy crap. John Klingberg's up there as well. He's at 89. Oh my goodness. He's got no goals, but 23 assists in 24 games. That's incredible. Jonathan Drouin's up there as well. Patty Kane, Danny Boy, Giroux. PK's up. He's got 19 points. I'm definitely all right with that. Aaron Ekblad, 22 points in 24 games. Quite a few defensemen up here. We got Carlson, Klingberg, Aaron Ekblad. I saw a few down there as well. But that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.